For me, coming to Thailand wasn't just about escaping America. It was more than that. It was having a healthy life, being able to raise my child in a healthy environment. Most of our friends have children, so they come 3 deep, 2 deep. So yeah, it's always a fun house. There's never a day we're bored. And not only did I have a natural delivery up until 8 centimeters, but I had a cesarean, emergency cesarean with laughing gas. So, and all in all together, we spent about $5,000. It makes us feel safe. It makes us feel like our kids can live here long term and they'll be healthy. Us having our son here in Thailand, it really made me feel like I want that safety feeling. And so coming to a house that's gated community, you know, more diverse, they speak different languages, that's something that we really wanted to adapt into our lifestyle and our culture.
What's up guys from Bangkok, Thailand? My name is Sam and today we got another condo. Well, not a condo tour, it's actually a house tour today. This is a little bit different, as you can see. I'm in a neighborhood and this is in the Bangna-Ramkhamhaeng area of Bangkok, which is not so central. It's a bit more southeast part of Bangkok. It's actually close to the airport, the main airport, and also close to a mall called Mega Bangna. But this place is absolutely beautiful, so I can't wait to show you guys around. But first, let's go meet who's living here. Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm excellent, thanks. Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
Absolutely, I'm Victoria.
My name is Kelvin.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Jersey, I'm a Jersey girl.
From Nigeria.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how long have you both been in Thailand?
I've been here 4 years and my fiance's been here
16 years.
Okay, so
Yes.
quite a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Both of you actually a long
Yeah.
time. I'm curious, how did you guys meet?
Go ahead, tell him, babe.
We met on Facebook dating app. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went on a date. We kick it off from there.
Okay.
And I told her like, we're
Our life's
be
gonna be a
together
movie.
forever, and it's gonna be a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
His
That's
exact
it.
words, our life is gonna be a movie. Don't worry. If you just trust in me, we're gonna be together forever.
Forever.
I was like, okay, this man is crazy. But here we are 2.5 years later and making it do.
There we go. So I'm curious to know why Bangkok? Like, have you lived in other parts of Thailand in the years that you've been here? Was it always going to be Bangkok?
Bangkok gives us that community feel, but it still makes us feel like we're in the city. If you're from the East Coast, you know, Jersey is like the suburbs and New York is like the city. So being in the Bangna-Ramkhamhaeng area, it gives us that balance. I've lived in Isan. He's primarily lived in Bangkok, but
yeah.
this is our home.
And why was it Thailand? Why was it not, for example, anywhere else in Asia, like, you know, Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia?
Well, the reason why I chose Thailand is I had a very good friend of mine introduce me to Thailand. They were like, listen, you know, you've traveled around the world, but you've never come to this side of the hemisphere. I've come pre-COVID and you'll have to check it out. So I came, I fell in love with it and been here ever since.
So no regrets?
No regrets.
All right. So this area is Ramkhamhaeng?
Ramkhamhaeng, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
close
in
to
between,
Mega.
yes, we're in between Mega
Mega
Bangna
Bangna.
and the Ramkhamhaeng University.
Okay, so could you tell me a little bit about this area? Like, what's around here and why did you pick this area specifically?
Absolutely. So really we picked it because we're a family. We're a family of 5 and our oldest are 8, 6, and our soon to be 1-year-old.
1-year-old.
So this space gave us the balance of community that we felt growing up, but also where we could still network and still do all the things that are important to us with being so close to the city. So it gives us a really good balance being here.
So with having a family, was it always going to be a house in a community like this over, say, a condo?
I think originally our concept was to do a condo. But when you have kids as much as we do, you have to get into a house. You know, it really gives you that community feel. The kids get to schedule play dates. They're behind us now, I'm sure, playing with their friends. So, you know, it's just something that you just can't find anywhere else.
And what's the name of this estate, this community?
This is called Indy 2. There's a lot of Indies. So there's Indy 1, Indy 2 in this area. And then across the street from Mega Bangna is Indy 5.
Yeah. This one is Indy too.
So a pretty
Yes.
big community.
Yes,
It is.
very big community.
All right, should we take a look around there?
Absolutely. So one good part about this community is that there are a lot of international students here. Actually, when I met our my fiance's 2 children, they spoke only Thai. So in 2.5 years, they have improved their English so much. And being in a community like this, where you have international schools, you have students from all different walks of life, different demographics, they really get to see what life looks like behind just Thailand, behind the city, you know? So we like it because it makes us feel really safe. We can leave our doors open, which is something that I felt in Jersey. Here it's nice because the security guards will check all the driver's licenses before they come in. If they don't know what house you're going to, they will take you to there. So take me through there. Yes. So, you know, it is a very safe community. There's lots of trees, lots of, you know, the PM 2.5 scale is really high here. So being around nature and being around all that oxygen, the trees can absorb that carbon so nicely, and it makes us feel safe. It makes us feel like our kids can live here long term and they'll be healthy.
This estate, for me, kind of has like a European vibe to it.
Definitely.
Like, even these trees right here, and the style of the houses, you can see in the background there, that little, what do you call that? Is it like a juristic office?
No,
Our juristic office is behind us, but this is just our security guard checkpoint. So no one can come past unless you go through that gate.
Yes.
It looks very Swiss to me.
Yes. Watch your step.
Oh.
Watch your step, yes.
Oh. I nearly fell over. What about for work? What do you guys do?
So I own my own hair care company. It's called Lush Curls Company. Currently, we are opening up a franchise in 3 different countries. And my fiance does import-export.
Exports,
Yes,
yeah.
so they get from China and then they send it back home to Nigeria where they have stores and they can mass produce it and mass sell it.
So you can work remotely in Thailand?
Anywhere in the
essentially?
world.
Nice. What about for visas?
Now, I am on a DTV visa because, of course, that's the easiest. I'm not retired yet,
Yes.
but
I'm on non-O visa. Yeah.
and
So how do you get the non-O visa?
With my kids, so I go to immigration every year. and
Yeah.
you take pictures
take
of
pictures
them.
of them
You have to
together.
show proof
Yeah.
that you're taking care of them. You're
Yeah.
paying for them financially. So we
Right.
have to bring the school records
Yeah.
and all those things.
Information,
Yeah.
yeah.
So really, we're just proving that we take care of them. So when I met him, he was a single dad, and now we're a blended family of 5 with our own. So yeah, there's lots of different types of visas. A lot of the people that have children here, they typically go for the non-O because it's long term.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Real quick, I get loads of questions from you guys about eSIMs, and on my last few trips abroad, I've been using YesSIM. And honestly, it's been a lifesaver, so I'm happy to say that today's video is sponsored by YesSIM. It gives you instant internet in 200+ destinations worldwide, no roaming fees, which is the last thing you want when traveling. And setup is super simple. You download the app, install your eSIM, pick the plan, and you're ready to go. There's actually no contracts, and you can track your data usage inside of the app. So one thing that I really like about YesSIM is their referral program. For example, you get just under $6 when your friend makes the first purchase, and then your friend gets the same amount when they sign up. Now, if you invite 5 friends, you get an extra $60 on top of your initial bonus, which is almost $90 in total. And these referral bonuses can be used to purchase data plans. So check out YesSIM. I'll put the link down below, or you can scan this QR code right here. You can even use my code SAM15 for 15% off. You can buy it now and then activate it later when you travel. All right, let's get back to the video.
So we are currently at the community center. The first place to stop at is the playground for the children, and we love it because it allows for the children's imaginations to really grow. You know, a lot of times children have too many toys or too many things, and then their brains can't focus. So we love it because it allows them to be creative and be unique. You know, they come here with their guns and they're Star Wars fighters, or they're riding a pirate ship, you know, so a lot of creativity happens here, which is something that we're big believers in. So, yeah.
It's a really, really, really nice feel to this place.
It definitely does. It's nice because we have a saltwater pool. There's a lot of buoyancy in the water. You know, our son has eczema, so once he comes out of the saltwater pool, his skin looks so much better and a lot more healthy. So we really appreciate it. And then on this side, there's this big open field. You can see all the babies in the strollers lining up already.
And it's pet friendly.
Yes, pet friendly. So lots of dogs, lots of cats, and honestly, it just feels like a good home.
Yeah, the kids love it here.
Yeah.
They love it.
Is it on that topic, most of the houses here, families and have kids, right?
Yeah.
Majority of them, I would say about 75% have kids or they're pregnant. They will have kids. So a lot of kids, you'll see a lot of the babysitters come and they bring the kids here and the kids love it. There's so many things for them to do and so many places for them to hang out. We don't see our kids, which means that they're somewhere here, but lots of things to do.
Yeah, but obviously it's safe inside.
Very,
this
very
community.
safe, yeah. No one can come in. You know, there's security cameras everywhere. Security will always drive by. They'll come out and walk through. So we feel safe. We feel
safe,
secure,
wow.
which is something
Yeah.
that you don't always feel.
is.
We used to live in a building in a condo, and we had someone that would go up the stairs and walk up and down the stairs at like 6 o'clock in the morning, but they don't live there, you know? So it was something that we kept having to bring up to the jurisdiction building, and us having our son here in Thailand, it really made me feel like I want that safety feeling. And so coming to a house that's gated community where the children are, you know, more diverse, they speak different languages, that's something that we really wanted to adapt into our lifestyle and our culture.
I'm curious about the process of finding a place like this. How did you do it?
Facebook. Same way we met is the same way we found this house.
Yeah.
I found it listed on Facebook Marketplace, and we had a really great agent. She lives in Kachanpuri, but she came here to come show us a house. And we saw one in Mega Bangna. It was beautiful, 3 bedrooms, but it's far. So we told her that we were looking for something a little different, and she was like, listen, I have this house. It's not open yet, but if you give it a few days, you can come back and check it out. And we fell in love with it.
Yes.
So how long have you been in this house now?
Since November.
Okay. So how old is this estate? It's pretty new.
This is an older estate, but it's not too old. I would say within the last 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So still pretty modern.
Should we have a look at the pool?
Absolutely. So this was the beautiful pool. The good part about the community is that they do a deep clean every single Monday. So you don't have to worry about any harsh chemicals or if somebody urinated in the tub, you know, so it's a very, very clean facility. You have gardeners here. It's all included in your house rent. So you're not paying anything extra or outside of what our normal dues are.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah.
Lots of benefits. And right behind us is actually the kids club where there's not many kids, and it's not a club.
Okay, but nice to have the option.
But it's still fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually our youngest, that's where she is, so.
So is this, hello?
Say hi.
How are you?
She's the shy one. If it was our boy, he'd be talking all day long.
Very cute.
Yes,
Yeah, is this pool busy like this every day?
always,
Yeah.
always busy. Usually during the daytime, you'll see more of the pregnant ladies come out,
Yeah.
the babies, and then at nighttime, usually the kids will come out and swim. So our girl will usually come and swim about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6:30 is their bedtime. They need to come inside the house.
Okay.
So by 6:30, yes. Once
Yeah.
the lights are on.
have
If you're
to go
from
home.
Jersey, you know, once the street lights come on, it's time to go home. So they come home at about 6:30 and then they do their routine study and then lights
Bedtime.
out by 8:30.
It's at it,
Yeah.
National schools in this area?
Yeah, so you have a mix of government and you have a mix of international. So if you prefer to put your children in government schools, they have like IEP programs, which are like an intensive. So that allows you to do double course load. And then you have your international schools, which depending on what your fundamentals are or your beliefs are, it depends on what school you would prefer. So we have Singaporean schools nearby, we have Wells International, and then the new one they're putting across the street is called Dulwich.
Berkeley too.
Yeah, Berkeley is close. Yeah,
correct.
and the nice part about it is that the international schools will actually drop the children off back at home.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
I think we pay about, what, like 4,000 baht,
About
something like
5,000
that?
baht?
Yeah, a month. And they'll drop the kids off, they pick them up in the morning, and that's it. So we don't have to do anything.
How much is it per student, per child per semester?
A little under 100K
Thai
for the
baht.
two of them. Yes, for the two of them. So a little under 3,000.
That's per year or
Per semester. So there's 2 semesters. Typically you're off in April for 1 month because of Sangkran, or you'll be off in October. So you'll have that 1 month in October.
Yeah.
And then they're in school the rest of the time, which thank God for us.
And how would you go about picking a school? Like what's the most important aspects for you?
For me, it's the fundamentals. You know, I'm really big in the Montessori method. Our youngest is super independent, and I say it's because of what our fundamentals are. You know, it's hard to find schools because you don't really know if your children are going to mesh well, if they're going to like the teacher, or if there's going to be any sort of issues. But our kids love school. They haven't had any issues, and they're Thai, so they speak fluent Thai. They can communicate with everyone, so it's a lot easier. So now we are in our co-working space. So we love it because the air conditioning is always blasted, and if you know Thailand, it is always hot. So we love it. It's a great place when we have business calls or meetings, or even if we just want to take nice photos for modeling and things like that. So we like it. A lot of people come. Our jurisdiction building is located inside, but when I tell you we've never met them, we've never met them.
Right.
They're very easygoing, and that's why we like it. So yeah, it's a really good space. It's beautiful, lots of big ceilings and beautiful walls, and yeah.
Very European feel.
Yes, yes, yeah. And it's nice, you know, it feels modern overall.
So you've been here now for 4 years and 16 years.
16 years, yeah.
What have been the biggest challenges about living in Thailand so far?
At first it was the language barrier, and then it went from language barrier to visas. And then the government was so wonderful when they created DTV. And yeah, honestly, we don't really feel like we have a lot of issues.
I don't.
We live a very happy life. You know, our kids get to play, we're happy, we're healthy. You know, my dad had cancer for 16 years, and it went from prostate cancer to bone cancer. And I knew that I needed to leave the matrix, I'd say. I knew I needed to leave the States when it just kept getting worse, and he only had 3 months to live. And that was about 12 years ago. So my dad lived an extra 9 years. And really changing his diet, changing his supplements is what changed his life. So for me, coming to Thailand wasn't just about escaping America. It was more than that. It was having a healthy life, being able to raise my child in a healthy environment.
Is there anything that shocked you about living in Thailand or surprised you, especially in the beginning?
I would say nothing surprised me. Like when I came here, it was 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend told me that Thailand, I should come over. He was living here, so like he told me to come over, that I'm gonna like it, that, you know, like for business wise, like he does
A store.
a store in Vietnam. So he asked me to come over. So I came and I fell in love with Thailand after that, and I never left, but I visit home like twice in a year. Yeah. So I love Thailand. It's a second home for me.
And your first time in Thailand was in Bangkok? Or?
Yeah, it's Bangkok. Yeah. Bangkok.
What about apart from Bangkok, where else in Thailand do you love?
Phuket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phuket. I like Kanchanaburi.
That was gonna be the one I
Yeah,
was
more
gonna
like,
say.
you know, more like quiet. Like
Yeah.
I love quiet place. I love more like chill. Like I don't like too much
Rah, rah, rah.
rah, rah, rah.
For me, it was Koh Samet. I really appreciated it because I got to spend a lot of time in Rayong before I went to Koh Samet, and I feel like I got to absorb a different type of culture than what I saw in the city. And like you said, Koh Samet was very, very small. There's no mall, there's no shopping. It is just locals and foreigners who are there to enjoy their time, and that is something that we really love. We love peace, and I feel like this house explains who we are. Peaceful. All right, so now we're gonna head to the gym, which isn't small, but it's still mighty, okay? So we do have Virgin Active memberships, but this is a great place when we just wanna get in a quick workout, when our son is taking a nap, because see, these muscles don't be built overnight now. Go ahead, get the muscle shot.
There we go.
When I met him, he had the double neck. I was like, oh God, this is too much for me.
Thank you very much. The AC just hit
Yes.
you. That's nice.
Heaven sent.
Okay, so small, cozy, got a few machines here. Do you use this gym or do you use an outside gym?
We go to Virgin Active at True Digital. We like it because they have the massage chairs inside the water, they have the steam room, they have a weight room, they have the mat. I mean, there's so many perks. So, what is it? I think we pay about 800 baht every 2 weeks. So not bad at all, less than $30, but we get in a full body workout. Our babysitter says we're the only people she knows that goes to the gym for 5 hours.
Wow, okay. That's quite a long time.
Well, yeah. Spend an hour in the pool, spend an hour in the steam room.
So this community's pretty much got everything. You got a pool, you got a gym, co-working, green area.
Yes.
Is there anything it doesn't have?
A basketball court. That was the one part we missed about our old condo, but honestly, we love it. It's a house, and usually in America, you can't even find all these things for let alone the price that we're paying. So yeah, we feel like we have a lot of bang for our buck, for sure.
And what about safety in Thailand? You mentioned that you feel pretty safe and secure living on this estate, in this community. What about in terms of general living? Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Thailand in general is very safe. I mentioned before, I have a friend, he owns, their family owns a night market and a seafood market. So we went the other day and he drives a BMW and he parks his car right at the start of the night market. He leaves his car in the engine and I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, it's Thailand. No one's gonna touch my car. But that's the reality. By the end of the night, he went back to his car and his car was still perfectly there, everything intact. So yeah, it's very, very safe. Living in this country gives me a peace of mind that I didn't get back home.
I've even had many instances myself where, you know, even like walking late at night, it's a dark street, I feel safe. I'm not looking over my shoulder to see who's behind me.
That's right.
Whereas in America or England, it's a different story.
It's
Obviously, depending on the city.
Now, I grew up in a 0% crime rate town, so I didn't see any sort of crime until I left my town growing up. And this community feels like that. Thailand to me feels just like that same feeling. I know that I'm safe. I know that if God forbid anything happened, I know what number I'm gonna call. So, you know, yeah, it's a very safe country. But you can see lots of people own BMWs, Rolls Royce, Maybachs in this community, and they feel so safe.
It's nice, yeah. Very nice, pleasant, safe, relaxed community. Definitely. And I think when people are looking for somewhere to live, I think this place ticks off a lot of boxes.
Especially with people that have families.
Yeah.
We always watch content, but there's not many people that show what it looks like for a family here, especially a blended family. So yeah,
true.
It's very hard to see it. For us, that was the big reason why we even put ourselves out there, is because like we have 2 kids, their first language is Thai. You know, we had our son here. So we have so many different dynamics that we feel like people would be interested in, and it's hard to find it elsewhere.
So you see yourself being in Thailand long term?
Yes, Thailand will always be our base.
It will.
The kids are Thai, so this is their home. This is all they've ever really known outside of traveling, but this is home for all of us. Alrighty, so we are finally at the house where the magic happens. We are in a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, so we'll just show you. It is a modern home. They just renovated it before we moved in. So you'll see that some of the modifications in this home don't reflect what the other properties look like. But come inside and follow us.
All right.
So this is a 2-car car park.
Yeah.
We decided that we were gonna put the paneling here so that way our son can play. We do a lot of water play with him, and we're pretty active, so we do like football and badminton in the morning, so it's a good space for that.
Shoes off, Thai style. I like it.
You know? And whenever I go into a place that's Thai and they don't want us to take off our shoes, I'm like, are you sure?
It's
like, come on in, yeah.
Very nice design.
This is our main entertainment. We have an open door policy, so our friends are always at our house. But we have the PlayStation. You see it has lots of built-in shelving, which we really appreciated. The hard part about Thailand is that there's not a lot of space and there's not a lot of storage. So one part that we really appreciated about this house was that there's so much storage built into everything. So when you look at our kitchen here, a lot of our cabinets have like the Lazy Susans. So you can pull them right out. Yeah, so we love it. And even like with our drawers, you see we can keep everything really organized. Now, one of our favorite parts about this kitchen is not just the island,
That's huge.
Yes. But our favorite part of the kitchen is actually on this side. So we not only do we have a dishwasher, but we have an oven.
Ooh,
which is something that you just never see in Thailand. And so once we saw that we had an oven, it was like sold. That is it for us.
It's rare, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I hardly see those in Thailand.
Yeah, the only time I've ever seen one is I have a friend that lives in Pattaya. And that was the first time I saw an oven. And I was like, listen, babe, when we move to another house, we have to find an oven. So, and it's nice. You can see we have the stove top, but we can remove it. The super cool part is that we don't just have one kitchen. but we have two.
Oh.
So
okay.
this would be your traditional style kitchen, but if we go into this side of the house, you'll see that we have a Thai style kitchen. So it's really nice because when we cook, traditional Igbo dishes, or we cook a lot of, soul food and we need to make it in big bulk, we come out here to our Thai style, and this is where we can cook and our son can play, so when the PM 2.5 is too high in the city, he can come in here because it's fully closed in on both sides, and then on the side behind you, we have a fan. So a lot of space. We have a washer. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a dryer, but we will take what we can get. So again, we love the fact that there's so much space, and with our son walking now, we need a place for him to be able to play where it's not just always outside, especially because we don't do screen time. We believe in the Montessori method, so he just does independent play. Reading, water play, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
No iPads.
No iPads here.
No iPads.
We are screen free.
Yeah, I can understand.
So most of the house actually came fully furnished. Very little parts that we actually have to do ourselves, but it was like the small details. Like our son has his own little play area where it still makes the adults feel like we have our own space, but he still has his. So a lot of times he'll come over here, he'll pull a book, he'll start reading by himself. He's now speaking, so his new favorite word is hot.
And he's,
Yes.
he's one.
Yeah.
He's 11 months.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 11
Wow.
months. So he hot, eat, yes, and ball are the 4 words that he knows. So we
But
do.
not mummy or daddy yet.
No, Daddy.
He knows daddy was the first word.
Daddy.
I still say it was mommy first, but we taught our son ASL, so sign language, very young. So before he was able to talk, he got to learn what a lot of words meant because he could sign like more. Now he's doing want, so it's really nice because we can see him making a sentence like, I want water, or I want milk. So yeah, it's been really, really nice.
Really
This is his
amazing.
little space.
Lovely, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very spacious.
Very, very spacious.
Yeah. I
And
like
it's-
how it's open plan as well.
Yeah.
And it's a big couch, which in every condo we've ever lived in Thailand, the couch can barely fit 2 people.
Sure.
Let alone one butt cheeks. So for us to be able to have, I think we had like 25 people at his birthday party last week.
Yes.
And
25 people
In
the
this house,
Oh.
yes. Kids, adults. I mean, when I tell you this is an open door.
Most are the kids.
Yes,
most of the kids.
most of our friends have children, so they come 3 deep, 2 deep. So yeah, it's always a fun house for sure.
So there's not a day where you're bored.
There's never a day we're bored. With ours and our friends, it's more than enough.
Never a dull.
Never a dull moment. Yes. All right, so now we are at our 2 oldest rooms. So they are 6 and 8, and they do have bunk beds. Originally, this house came with 1 single mattress, and we were like, listen, please take this out. We will put in our own. So we put in a bunk bed. Our oldest one sleeps up top, and our youngest is on the bottom. But it's nice because they don't really spend much time here with the regimen that we have. They come home at 4:30, they play till 6:30, they come home, they study, and that's it. Lights out by 8:30.
Yeah.
So, it's very nice because we have a lot of structure. I come from a military family, so structure is a big part of our lifestyle.
Yeah.
And yeah, the kids keep the room up very nicely. Our oldest loves to draw and color, so this is their little board we put up here, and it has some family photos, and they love it because we got this art easel from IKEA. So you can either do the chalkboard on one side or the whiteboard on the other, and then we bought the craft paper, and then they have
Painting.
another IKEA craft paper, so they just switch it and they get to play. So it's really, really nice. The kids have a Nintendo Switch, so they do their own thing. So our youngest is in this room, and you can see, yes, yeah, he will sleep. He'll either, oh, he's awake.
It's playing.
He's playing. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Say hi.
Good morning.
He's just playing.
Yeah, he was just playing. He was holding his teddy bear.
You wanna hold the camera?
You see the camera? He's like, what is that? But yeah, so this is our guest bedroom. It's also his room. And the nice part about it is that, again, it's spacious. In this bedroom, we have a queen size bed. So this would be your 5-foot in Thai. And then this is all of his storage. So we make our mom bring all these things from America. And so we have like 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months already stocked.
Wow,
yeah,
well
so
prepared.
we're well prepared.
I like it. Yeah, I like that.
So same thing in his room. We just have pictures, memories, his first flight,
Oh,
you know, things
sweet.
like that. Yeah, this is our baby's room. Hi, you want to go nap? You sleepy?
Sleepy?
Yes.
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 All right, so this is where the magic actually happens. It is our bedroom, the master bedroom. It is actually a king size bed, which is the first we've seen in Thailand. But it's really, really nice because when the baby and the kids want to just come in, we can all just hang out and watch TV on a Sunday morning. So it's really, really nice. Again, the vanity came with the property. This came with the property. So most of the things we didn't have to furnish ourselves. So that made it really, really helpful. And we appreciate the fact that there's so much storage space. I mean, the closet space is just ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Oh, you have a lot of clothes.
Yeah, we have a lot of clothes. We have a lot of clothes.
Any space for you?
He's on the top, I'm on the bottom, and I have this whole space. But yeah, so this is our bedroom. We really like it because when the kids get older, we can open the curtain and be like, who's that walking on the stairs? You know? So,
Yeah.
no sneaking out. So it's really nice. We love it. Again, it's just a really spacious, and we like because we have a bathroom attached to our room. And our old condo we did too, but it's just a feature that we really appreciated. So
there's
is our-
3 bathrooms
3 bathrooms.
3 bathrooms.
and 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
2 full baths, 1 half bath. And so then this is our bathroom.
Nice. Yeah, simple. And
Yeah, nothing complicated, not rocket science.
Yeah.
It does the job.
There we go.
And so yeah, that is pretty much, that's our house.
So how has Thailand changed your life so far?
It changed my life for the better. I not only met my fiance here, I had my son here. I've gone through so many changes in my life, and they've been seasons of growth. So I'm really appreciative that I came to Thailand, because if not, I wouldn't have met my partner.
That's a nice moment. I wanted to ask you, like, what's your favorite things about living in Thailand?
The ease of transportation. When I met him, he drove a car, and I was like, listen, I don't know what you're doing, but I cannot sit in traffic for an hour and a half for somewhere I can ride 15 minutes on a bike. So for me, it was really the ease of traffic, being able to go from the suburbs to the city for, what, $5, $4? When I went back home to the States in October, it cost me $200 to take an hour ride. In Bangkok, it would have cost me $15 plus tip. So yeah, ease of transportation. What about you?
I would say the same, easy transportation, you know, because like in Thailand, the traffic, you know, you have to know when to leave your house and when to come back, because traffic is crazy, especially the Sukhumvit lane. Yeah,
That's where I live. I live
Yeah,
in the center of the
Sukhumvit.
city.
Yes.
Traffic's awful.
Traffic.
Crazy.
In this area, it's not too bad though,
It's
right?
not. It's
No,
not.
it's not too bad. The Bangna-Ramkhamhaeng road, of course, gets the most amount of traffic because
Yeah.
it connects you between all of like Samut Prakan to the
Yes,
Sukhumvit
yes.
line. And there's no BTS on that line. So you would have to take like the yellow line to go somewhere else. But other than that, I mean, it's easier than Indonesia. Indonesia, I took a 15-minute bike ride, took me 4 hours.
No way.
Yes.
4 hours.
4 hours. I
Exactly.
called them the whole time. I'm like,
called
I'm
me
still
on
in
the bike.
traffic.
Still on
Same
the- I'm
spots.
like, whoa.
4 hours.
That's different.
Yes.
Different kind of traffic.
What city was that?
I was in Jakarta.
Jakarta. Okay.
Yeah, I was in
I've heard
Jakarta.
about that.
I went to the museums, like the art museums, the Financial District Museum, and going from the Financial District to the Business District, which should have taken me 15 minutes, took me 4 hours.
Okay, so let's talk about costs of everything. Like, how much you pay for rent? What about utilities, Wi-Fi, other bills, things like that?
Definitely. So our rent is 45,000 baht. We pay a water bill, which generally is about $5, so 100, 180 baht the most.
Yeah.
We leave all of our air conditioners on. We use the oven a lot. So our most recent utility bill was probably about $70, which originally I was complaining until I talked to my mom yesterday and she said hers was 300, and I was like, I will be quiet. Other than that, we don't pay anything outside of the children's school fees. Of course, they have like uniforms and backpacks, but it's like a one-time fee. And other than that, no extra, no hidden fees.
So what's like your typical monthly cost of living here?
The problem is our lifestyle. So our lifestyle is expensive.
Lifestyle is
So, you know, maybe we can spend anywhere from 20,000 baht in a weekend. And then in our rent and our bills would probably be like an extra 50,000 baht. So in total, we probably spend about 150,000 baht a month, which sounds like a lot. But when I compared how much I spent in the States compared to what I'm spending in Thailand, I'm spending half of the amount. We had our son here in Thailand, and a lot of people ask us questions about what that process was like. And if I told you the cost, your jaw would hit the floor. It is about 1/5 of the cost of what it would cost me in America. And not only did I have a natural delivery up until 8 centimeters, but I had a cesarean, emergency cesarean with laughing gas. So we had a VIP private suite, and all in all together, we spent about $5,000. For everything. Wow. From the birth, from the emergency cesarean. We stayed in the hospital for 5 days, and he had his own bed. I had my own bed. We had a massage chair. And again, my son had a circumcision and another minor web tongue surgery, and still under $5,000. So if you're thinking about having children abroad, definitely this is the thing to do.
And what's your experience with healthcare in general in Thailand?
Relatively affordable. There's not many times that I feel like we need to go to the doctor, so we prefer not to pay for insurance just because it's a waste of money for us. We don't typically get sick. But when we do, I think we went to the hospital last year. A year, maybe a year and a half ago, I got really sick.
Went to hospital today too.
Yeah. Also, our oldest son is Thai, so it's a lot different for him because he has built-in healthcare insurance with his student ID. So I want to say they have like a 7,000 baht pool of money that they can pull from for the insurance. So he got some medication today. He sprained his knee. They wrapped it and bandaged it, and it cost about 3,500 baht, so about $100. And when I was in the States, I had Blue Cross Blue Shield Horizon, which if you know, you know. And the cover charge for me to go to a hospital was $250 just to see the doctor. So it's a big difference in cost because here I'm not paying just to see the doctor. I'm paying for specialists, I'm paying for tests, I'm paying for all these different pieces. And the most expensive part is typically not even the doctor visit. The doctor visit can be about $70, but all in all, the majority of the cost comes from your medicine. So my medicine when I got sick probably cost me about 14,000 baht. But when I actually got sick and rushed to the emergency room, it only cost me maybe about $200. So about 6,000 baht.
Someone's watching this and you could give one piece of advice to them, whether they're thinking about moving abroad or moving to Thailand, what would you have to say?
Do your research. Know where you want to stay, what environments you'll thrive in, and don't get caught up in the groups. Don't get caught up in trying to be someone you're not. Who you were back home might be that person back home, but who you are here is someone totally different. So embrace change, make connections, meet new people, because the world is your oyster, right? So whatever you put out there is what you're gonna get, and that's what's gonna be multiplied because you have power in your voice, you have power in what you say. So just manifest it and believe in it, and it will come true. What about you?
I believe that.
I believe that.
I feel like you should be a motivational speaker.
I believe in whatever she believes at this point. Like, I'm like, okay.
He's like, I'm signing my house over.
I'm fired up. All right, a big thank you to Tori and Kelvin for the house tour today. Really appreciate it. And I think it's really interesting to see this kind of life because it's not your typical condo tour or house tour. It's a whole community. It doesn't just come with a house. You've got, you know, the co-work and the pool, the ability for your children to mix with other kids, which is nice. And obviously schools around, so I think it's a really, really solid choice that you made.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy for you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate you coming by and taking the time to view our house. You know, social media is not our biggest forte, but it's something that we're branching into. So we really appreciate you coming by.
Thanks you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
If you guys want to see more videos just like this, click one of these videos on the screen, hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next one.